Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And for the teams with new coaches, Clark, new systems. Still an adjustment for the players, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's an ongoing adjustment with a new head coach and new players and so forth. Some guys will pick things up quicker than others. So it can take a little time for everybody to get on the same page. Until then, you just have to continue to hit the rock and fight through it.
And the dunk by LeBron.
The young man using his eyes sees the play develop, and James gets out ahead for the finish.
Got a piece of it. There's Red Hot. Boy, he was something else against Boston. The tray. Yao up top. Top of the key jumper, no good for the Sacramento Kings. The last game, a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
They didn't play well in that second half. Had a big lead, but just didn't sustain the momentum and ended up giving it away.
That's what this team wants to see from Divac, imposing your will.
Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Red Hot. Bibby covering. Count that one.
And saw where he was on the floor and had no problem knocking that down from mid-range.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And how about the shooting stroke of Bibby? His three-point shot is as money as it gets.
Here's Red Hot. Bibby covering. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Bibby. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off of him.
Howard. Up and in on the layup.
And the paint is where Howard is most effective, using his strength and size to get it done.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Christie. Now Weber. Last game out, he had 14 for 3. Bibby, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Hey, pretty much every team runs a guy to the corner for that reason, right there.
Here's Red Hot. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Red Hot's got 6.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Bibby with the bucket.
And from the mid-range, Bibby, very consistent. You really can't give him that kind of space.
And Howard has it in the corner. Outside, James. Yao, the pass to Red Hot. Here's the 3. And LeBron James with the 3. 5 points in the game.
Rise and fire. Love the confidence.
Here's Bibby. It's hauled in by Red Hot.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and they'll get another chance. Yao with the block.
At 7'6", Yao is a huge shot blocking threat. Got to be careful shooting when he's roaming nearby.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Checked in for Sacramento. Jackson comes in for Christie.
Substituting on the court.
Bibby with it. He's got 8. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And that is a thunderous finish. Sky's the limit for young Mr. Howard.
Jackson passes to Stojakovic. There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 4 rebounds in this game. Olajuwon outside. Hands it from downtown.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
There's the steal. Bobbed up there for Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And this young rookie, Howard, can jump out of the gym. He's an athletic monster.
The Kings trail by 10. Pass to Pollard. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. Sacramento again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Nice shot by Red Hot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Substituting on the court.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Sanchez. Now, here is Weber. To stop the run, he squares up and sinks it.
Weber immediately letting that shot fly. Great confidence.
Gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Olajuwon left side. The shot, no good. The Kings trail by 11. Pass to Pollard. It's deflected.
And what a denial. Staying focused and getting all ball there.
Red Hot hits the 3-point bomb. Red Hot's got 12.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. They lead by 14. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Red Hot, he's checked in for Miller. Here's Red Hot going inside.
Letting his actions do his speaking, and his actions say, I'm just too good.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Kings. It's a 16-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Red Hot. From outside, off the mark. And the Kings shooting just 31% in the game. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. From about 16, it's tipped. Down low, here's Olajuwon. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. He has 5.
Boy, the quickness, the exquisite footwork, Hakeem can really put you in the blender.
Sanchez, the pass to Jackson. Here's Sanchez for the three. Jackson misses. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench, that disparity was decisive. You got to have all hands on deck for this one.
For your Kings.
Here's Christie. Sacramento again missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Castellano, three-pointer, nailed from three-point land. Yao's got himself on the board with three there.
And how about the confidence from the young man? Yao showing he has the touch.
Tipped away, and they're pushing it up. Here's...
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Bibby. From the high post, he drills it. Bibby's got 10 points.
Yeah, Bibby, terrific shooting off the dribble. When he's in rhythm, he feels comfortable pulling up on the defense.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 21 points for Red Hot.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Here's Jackson with the three. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. And Yao gets it to go. He has 5.
The defense can't deal with Yao's size inside. They just don't know what to do.
Weber kicks to Bibby. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Red Hot's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Connects from three-point range. Red Hot's got 24 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. 27 points for him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him.
Oh, power on that throwdown.
Goodness. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Bibby. It's deflected. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Red Hot, and he goes in for the dunk.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
That one good for 2. Olajuwon's got 4 points this quarter.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Red Hot. He has 31. And he uses the glass on the layup. Red Hot's got 33 points.
Look, you expect to get roughed up a little inside. He was prepared for the contact.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Pass to Rice. There's the triple. Rebound by the Kings. Weber's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson with it. Now, here is Weber. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jackson. The 3. The shot that time, not on target. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Arco Arena. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that unpredictable nature of Ginobili, it can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his passing.
Here's Bibby. Yow with the block. Here's Red Hot. Leaps for it, and so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Kings. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Bibby passes to Christie. Back to Bibby, looking to get back on track here. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Red Hot. Lays it up off the glass. Red Hot's got 39.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
To the paint. Yao draws the double and finished off by Yao.
There are big men. And then there's Yao Ming. Wow. Wow. Wow.
With the floater, it's hauled in by Red Hot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Kings have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Bibby with the bucket. Here's Red Hot. He's got 39. Inside. And Howard with the stuff.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
For 3, Bibby. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Red Hot the pass to Howard. Here's Red Hot. Yao inside, defended by Divac. Here's Red Hot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Red Hot's got 41.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
Gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Red Hot. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Red Hot's got 43 points.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
And here's Bibby. He's got 16. Off target with the open look. Here's Red Hot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Mike Bibby.
And getting fouled in the act. Not only do you get to the line, but you also tag him with a personal.
And he knocks down the first one. Jackson, he's checked in for the Kings. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Now Bibby. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Olajuwon against Divac. For three, Bibby knocks down the three ball. Bibby's got 19 points.
Amongst the best passing centers in the game. Divac always knows where to move the rock.
Red Hot the pass to Odom. And the dunk by Odom.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Jackson has the open look. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Being a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Red Hot. And the rejection by Jackson. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Substituting on the court.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Ball's knocked loose. Weber kicks to Jackson. Back to Weber. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Rice. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Jackson misses. Here's the break. Here's Red Hot. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Red Hot's got 47 points.
Really a gifted passer, Andre Miller. An excellent dime dropper.
On the wing, Jackson. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. Here's Red Hot. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for Sacramento, they're shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. And so they foul intentionally. Red Hot, he's checked in for Andre Miller.
Checking in for the away team, number 10. Number 10.
Maybe with it. Wing shot on the way. Sabonis grabs the board. Pass to Odom to the middle. Here's Red Hot. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Down low, here's Sharp, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And good, he hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. For three, Bibby. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Red Hot. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. To the right side. Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Red Hot. And another one falls. Amazing.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Jackson passes to Bibby. Now here's Jackson. There's a good screen. Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Nice shot by Red Hot.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Basket counts.
Wow, filling it up in a hurry.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Not a hand on it. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Some changes for Sacramento. Adi Divac's checked in for Wang. Weber comes in for Sharp, and it's Peja Stojakovic in for Jackson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Sabonis' screen on Christie. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I like this play call. It was the right move to free up a shooter.
Maybe up top on the wing, Stojakovic. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, Peja is such a great shooter. You've got to run him off of his jumper.
Right.
Here's Red Hot, defended by Christie.
Get to the block, Lamar.
Sabonis against Divac. Sabonis' shot is off.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Sabonis grabs the board.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the inside. It's stolen by Divac. Poke loose. Here's Red Hot to the middle. Here's Rice. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, here is Bibby. He's covered closely. Outside, Sabonis. Sinks the three-pointer.
And talk about aggressive. He did not hesitate for a second off the catch.
Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Bibby misses.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Red hot the pass to Sabonis. Shoots over D-Bots. Shots good by Sabonis.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Red Hot. Sabonis' screen on Bibby. Back to Sabonis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's Bibby. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with me. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And for rookies drafted in the lottery, Greg, how soon do they need to earn a role for their team?
Well, they should already be carving out some minutes. You look at the track record for top picks who couldn't crack the rotation, and it's not pretty. And that is a thunderous finish. Sky's the limit for young Mr. Howard.
Armstrong with it. Outside, Davis unloads. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Howard, that's good.
Nice bucket from Howard down low. This is where he's going to inflict most of his damage.
Outside, Anthony. Pass to Ilgauskas. Outside, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Bosch for 3. It's hauled in by Red Hot. LeBron with it. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Anthony, the pass to Armstrong. Outside, Davis from 18 feet away. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Howard. To the paint. It's red hot. He's covered by Bosch.
Right in the heart of that defense. Found a way to convert.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Armstrong kicks to Ilgauskas. Anthony taking his time here. And here's Armstrong. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Davis finds Bosch. This one for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fades away. Nice shot by Red Hot. Red Hot's got his second basket of the night.
And the court vision of LeBron is something special. There's a reason he's been compared to Magic Johnson.
Here's I can't believe
what I
that.
just saw.
Oh my
God.
Unreal. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Stolen away.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Andre Miller's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Here's Davis. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
It's hauled in by Red Hot. Red Hot's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's James. And he banks in the layup.
And, you know, that kind of defensive effort not going to faze LeBron at all because he's resilient.
It's tipped. There's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Good. Number 10. Red Hot's got 14 points for the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Anthony. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Indiana. Fooled the D with the pass fake right there.
The mid-range shot making its way back into the league. Seems like he's taking it seriously.
Here's Red Hot. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here is Davis. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Red Hot. It's an 18-point lead. Howard, that's good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Miller against Davis. Jacks up a 3. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Five to shoot. And it's Bosch in the corner. Tries from 10. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Red Hot's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Yao. Here's Red Hot. Back to Yao. Takes the 3. Good on the triple.
And how about the confidence from the young man? Yao showing he has the touch.
Now Howard. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Looking to end the run. The shot will not fall. Here's Red Hot. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Red Hot is checked in for Miller. Here's Red Hot. He had 19 points in the win against Houston.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And the basket is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Richardson outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. For 3. And there's Richardson on the assist by Ilgauskas.
And Quentin Richardson is a long-distance specialist. I mean, he makes it rain from deep. Can't give him...
Oh, what a play!
Woo! And, guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
They retain possession. It's Richardson on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Richardson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Inside. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Now here's Howard. He's tightly guarded. Jones, the pass to Ilgauskas. To the left wing. Wide open look. A shot by Gugliotta. No good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the inside. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Red Hot. Defended by Jones. And they get it back. Doubled by Howard. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. Rice has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Knocked away. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Jones. They can't stop the run with that one. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Olajuwon, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Screen by Howard. Jones, no one around him. Drills it from outside.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ginobili bounce pass. No one near James as he lets it go. Drops one in from the wing. James has got his second bucket of the night.
A shot James feels comfortable taking. He likes making use of that mid-range.
James against Armstrong. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Sweet finish by James. I tell you what, folks. This guy's going to score a bunch of points in the league. I'm talking tens of thousands of points. The sky, that might not even be the limit.
Howard's checked in for the Cavaliers. Free throw good, LeBron. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Davis looking for an opening.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's red hot Olajuwon trying to break free.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. Here's LeBron. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Already really controlled and composed inside. LeBron knows when to hold them or fold them.
Davis kicks to Armstrong. Off target from outside. Gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Rice. Finished off the break. Rice has got 5.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Armstrong. Davis has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's red hot. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Red hot's got 22.
While assisting may not be the strength of his game, Olajuwon still knows when to get the ball to an open teammate.
Pass to Howard. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Armstrong makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's red hot, and he drives in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Armstrong passes to Anthony. Now Armstrong. And here they come. Picked away. On up the court. And it's Bosch, that time on the assist by Davis. Bosch has got his first points of the game.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Ilgauskas. And here's Armstrong. Anthony in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Red Hot. Kicks it out to James. To the paint. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
The height is miraculous, Ming just scaring the rim.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Cleveland. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Armstrong's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Red Hot the pass to Howard. Over Bosch. Here's Red Hot. Pass to Yao. Here's Red Hot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Red Hot's got 30 points.
It's a good night when you're racking them up like that.
Armstrong passes to Davis. Ilgauskas with it. The 3 from Anthony. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Red Hot's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Yao. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. You can't get that one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's the thing about Anthony. He can always...
Wow! Oh, my! What a play.
And going for the high degree of difficulty on that dunk. That's a little risky.
Here's Armstrong. And the 3 off target. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Armstrong. And that one is good. That's now 32 points for Red Hot.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Bosch. Outside Anthony. Nice move. And the rejection by James.
And terrific timing on the rejection. James embraces setting the tone on the defensive end.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Richardson's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's Armstrong missing. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to Howard. Stolen by Bosch. Anthony left side. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Howard, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Armstrong with it. Will it go? The kick out to Bosch. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Red hot, and he dunks it in right on Chris Bosh. Oh, man.
With intent. Explosive finish.
And here's Armstrong. Looking to end his cold spell. The Cavaliers with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Ginobili the pass to Red Hot. 6 to shoot. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Red Hot's got 38 points.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got 6.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Armstrong. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Armstrong with it. Picked up by Ginobili. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack.
And like a car without brakes, Ginobili careens down the floor.
54 seconds left to play in the third. Now Armstrong. He's got 6. A pass to Bosh. Howard with the steal. Here's the break. Up the floor.
And expect Howard to get to the line a lot in his career. He needs to focus heavily on improving his free throw ability.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Dwight Howard.
That free throw, no good.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
And he's good on the second. 35 seconds left in the third. Here's Richardson. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Red Hot's. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. No good with the elbow jumper. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Bosh, that's good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to make it.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the work. Or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Red Hot. Richardson with the double team. And here's James outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Proving he's got some range. Impressive seeing James come through from deep.
Now, here's Ilgauskas. Jones, the pass to Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And he makes that one.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Richardson kicks to Jones. Trains the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Howard, the pass to Red Hot. Got it from 16 feet. Red Hot's got 44.
His smart use of the mid-range. Make them guard every part of the court.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Richardson, no luck. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Red Hot. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. 46 points for Red Hot.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Richardson up top. From the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
That rim has a family.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Gugliotta. Richardson outside. Richardson missing again.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, he has to connect from there.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Richardson kicks to Howard. Shot to stop the run. No good that time. Gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Red hot, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Pass to Howard. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Gugliotta. From 15 feet away, and he can't bank that one in. Red Hot, the pass to Howard. Here's Red Hot. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Outside, Jones. Clock at 6. Lots of room. And it's Ilgauskas missing. Gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And the shot goes in.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Well, Cleveland shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And Howard has it in the corner. And he converts the layup.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Like seeing Ning use that size, absorb the contact, and finish.
Been a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, you got to bring some extra fire and some physicality to your game inside that paint. That's how he gets the shot off despite the foul.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And Richardson, a volume perimeter shooter, incredible scorer, feels comfortable letting it fly from anywhere on the court. A disappointing trip to the line there, even though it was just one miss. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And that one falls for Armstrong.
Armstrong possesses real good leadership qualities. He's a terrific floor general, and he doesn't take any plays off. This guy gives you everything he has.
Davis is checked in for Richardson. Armstrong with it. Outside, Davis. To the middle. Here's Bosch. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Red Hot. Good. He hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Armstrong. And the three ball is good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Ilgauskas up top. And Anthony gets double teamed. And here's Davis for three. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Here's Red Hot. Connects again.
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Special's the perfect word to use. Incredible scoring performances on any given night. And nearing third place for most 60-point games in a season. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.